Hello everyone. So today we're doing a little bit different video than we have done before. We are going to make a boho dangle. We had to reshoot our intro, so this is our, part 2 of the intro because my phone decided to, crap out on me, basically. Sorry for the language. So with that being said, we're just gonna really quickly review what you're gonna see in this video. And I think, in fact, what's gonna happen is we're gonna talk through these things real quick. Then I'm going to go ahead and go into our end of our video where we talked about more of it because we reviewed a lot of things. And then at the very end, if you still want to stick around, you can watch us make this. And I say us because P took over a few times and took it away from me to handle a few. So if you want to watch that, stay to the end, and then it'll be a really fast process video. But quickly to review the products that we used in this. Number one is a cheesecloth. This type of cleaning cheesecloth. P cuts it up.
It's a long sheet, and it doesn't come in this color. This has been dyed with turmeric and coffee.
Although there was unbleached, we saw, so it's similar.
It's natural color. It's still more white than yellow, but it comes in a long sheet, and I just cut these in sections so I could deal with them.
And then kind of wadded them up and stuck them in. We use these little yogurt trays. We keep all of our yogurt bits. Use the little tray to fill with some ink, basically in these colors here, alcohol inks, along with anything else, or just...
Well, I just put a little extra alcohol in to dilute them enough to make them a lighter color than if I'd used it full strength.
Yeah. So that's how the cheesecloth, string, a couple of tabs. We didn't end up using the tabs. We've kind of discussed at one point that they're just a little tricky because of their size. And the main other thing that we used are our handmade foil beads made from candy wrappers, also dyed with inked.
Alcohol.
I don't know. This really wouldn't be dyed. This would be just inked with alcohol inks.
Yeah, and that's putting it straight on.
Yeah.
Full strength.
A lot like how you would on UPO paper or that sort of thing.
I just take a little felt pad and rub it around and distribute it evenly. And if you're interested in that, we can do more on that.
Yeah. And then I'm also going to include a link below to a video on making beads. We didn't figure that you needed all of that.
There are a lot of videos on making paper beads.
Because it's the same process, even though we foiled it. It's basically a paper bead then wrapped in the foil, embossed with the lovely, ooh, things are crashing, ultra thick embossing powder. This stuff's awesome. You can use it on a lot of things, but I tell you this, do not use it on photo paper.
It doesn't work well on Mod Podge paper either.
Yeah, anything that's gonna melt or break down or crackle and pop, don't use the heat gun on. So
a good party trick.
That's it. We have then covered, I believe, most of our things. I mean, obviously we have little beads, and so you just gather your supplies, gather whatever awesomeness that you want to create. You'll hear more about this in just a moment. There you go. What's that?
That's the inspiration for...
Oh, see, she's always popping things in at the last minute. There you go.
Yeah.
I know you are. Okay, guys. I think we are pretty well done. These are some other boho crazy dangle business pelty. I went traveling and picked up every little coin.
I wanted to put a bottle cap in, but I couldn't find one. I think they're all in storage.
I think they are. So, here, we'll kind of review. So these are the ones that we had done before, prior to the video. These are our test runs. Notice my 2 small ones. I'm a bit of a minimalist. This is the stuff that Patricia laid out and then also took over, as you saw in the last little bits there, that, you know, I wasn't ruching right. So
I think it's really, really interesting because we look at little mini dangle there, and we look at pelt dangle, and somewhere or other this one is
Yes.
in between both of them.
this is what happens when we work together. We compromise.
We do have a bit of a tussle every now and then, but we work it out.
But yeah, so this has got some really cool things on it. Just to review, they all have the candy wrapper foil alcohol inked embossed beads.
See, yes, my fingers.
Yes. Along with each one of them has the alcohol inked dyed cheesecloth. This one I just love because it has the little furry bits from Amy that I got from the swap, which is so awesome. I just love those. They feel so nice, pretty. And see, and I even made that little dangle off of that one. Here, I'll kind of show each one. See, this is Dainty Mariah. All in a nice...
She stole these beads from me.
I did. I did. She went down to watch Izzy, and I took them off of her desk.
Hyped my beads.
And what did Izzy say? She says, "Mommy, you need to apologize to Gigi for taking her stuff." All right. So, yeah. Because it was an old necklace, right, that you chopped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because look at all that little knot work in there. That's some stuff.
It is. I still have another chunk of it over there.
Yeah, so still very eclectic and boho-y, but I just couldn't help myself. I had to make one that was in my, most favorite colors in the whole wide world. This is a huge representation of that. But look at that little beadwork.
Oh my, I missed that before.
Yeah, all those little seed beads that I keep.
That's impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out.
And then that cool, see, this one was dyed with the alcohol ink as well.
That's a pearl button. A pearl. What do you call it? Mother of pearl.
Yeah, and then so one of the beads, and see, I created the little tassel at the end. Just tied a knot with the bits left over from one of those. So that was that first. Actually, this was my very first one, which I wasn't in love with at first, but then, and see, and I even created kind of a bead situation with that one. Put a little capper topper. Actually, it started out, it was going to be this way, and I know liked that. But again, some nice little knot work there.
I won't say what it reminds me of.
It's a bit, it has a look. We just,
It does.
Comment below. A little stretchy thing, look at that.
Yeah. In case you have an anxiety attack, you can stretch your
Yeah, a little, yeah.
stress
Like
releaser.
What are those fidget spinner things?
Yes.
It could be that kind of situation where you...
Yeah, I don't know how much you want to be jerking on that. That's no extended warranty.
Okay, moving on. Okay, to Pelterton. Again, I don't know. This is definitely... I think what you're doing is the journal, when she finally does actually make like a full-on journal with all the things that she really has been making, it will require this.
As it will be.
It will be a volume of
18 by 14.
So yeah, I don't know if you want to talk about any of these little found. See, there's one of the beads that.
There's one of the beads. This is a button that's dyed. It was dyed in the same dye as the
ring,
and you can see it just takes the dye differently. This actually,
Yeah, it's from the Philippines.
I know it has a butterfly on it.
Oh, did you drill the hole?
Oh, a friend of mine did. I wish I'd had him do more.
Yeah.
This is an old
I was about to say, what were you?
earring.
Hey, and you put the other triangle on.
On this one, and did you? We
Yeah.
haven't talked about that one yet. But here's another one. I love that cone.
Yeah, she took all the cones.
I just got to him before she did. Look at this, and I really love these, and
It also keeps away evil spirits.
It has a bell on it. It's not a big bell. I had a big bell.
But it chimes against all the other little things. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, well, let's...
Yeah. All right. Oh, and it has a scorpion on it because she was...
It does. And the scorpion clanks against the bell, too, so you get double...
Extra chingling, ding.
Now, that's African, and that's also African, too. And then there's a, somewhere here, a Coochie tribe coin. I don't know where it is. It's one
Little
that has
glass
little...
beads, little fish, butterfly, leaves.
Oh, here it is. I just kind of covered it up with
Yeah,
a whole lot of stuff. Knotting there. But you can see it has the little...
I think my knotting mark is better. But anyway, yes, the pelty must do big journal. And now, of course, we kind of reviewed the one.
Oh, and we have to say the saris came
Oh,
today.
yeah. So, yeah, Gigi P just ordered. So, what is it? 1 gram?
100.
100 grams. Which we didn't really know because we're American and stupid and don't understand grams.
Incapable of looking things up. But here, you gotta put this in
The wad. Okay, here.
because Izzy says she calls it the glommer.
The glom.
Look at that! Isn't that some marvelous stuff in there?
Oh, is this the tie?
That's what it came in. It was figure 8 knotted up.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like seriously, the size of the package was
Not indicative of what was
No.
the contents, but look at this. Beautiful purples, really snazzy looking. Oh, look at that. That is,
Yeah.
that's a cat.
How much was the 100 grams of sari ends?
$11. But the woman that sells these is on
amazing.
vacation.
Oh.
I tried to order another pack because she has some in different colors.
Oh, like she has them sorted out.
Well, yeah, she calls them light jewel tones, dark jewel tones.
Oh, very nice. Okay, guys. Well, so this is our little, well, small to large. Oh, you need to.
Oh, we have to talk about this because this, I made a little tassel and Mariah made fun of it, but also, can you see the little, I don't know, can you see that? Can you hold that up?
Yeah.
It goes through the hole of the pearl button. That button, there's another one also up at the top.
Yeah. And sorry, you probably missed out on me sewing this stuff because I was having technical difficulties on my phone once again. Yeah.
She's gonna get a new one soon.
Any day now.
Any day now.
Buy some printables.
Please. yeah.
Please.
We need new. And these are some more of the foiled beads, which
just looks so snazzy with the
I
sari.
just love that.
And then this little bit, do you remember what that came from?
Yes, that was on, remember I said the Coochie tribe coin over here that I
Oh.
covered up? They were all sewn on that, and I got them years ago on eBay.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, they're soldered little coins, and they would put them around the edge of their dress, and then they would have their money with them, and they'd just clip them off, and you know, it's like, you know, a purse.
Well, there you go.
You can look it up. It's Kuchi.
All
I
right.
don't think it's Afghanistan.
So very eclectic, very boho. I think we have achieved what we
Now
wanted.
we just have to find suitable papers too.
Yes. So stay tuned. You'll see these. Well, you won't see this one for a while.
I'm working on it.
I give her jabs every time I can. I'd love to pan over and show you really what.
Don't do that.
No.
No.
Okay, guys. Subscribe below. We would love for you to come and watch more videos. We are going to do more fun stuff. If you have questions on anything, how we've done something that we didn't show, or we went too fast or something, please just let us know. Subscribe. Come back.
Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to give Mariah the YouTube address for the woman that I feel does a really good job of explaining beading in non-technical terms. It means she's
so I'll
very
put that in.
straightforward and no fuss and muss about it. She just shows you very simply how to do it. I think that's a good thing. I would add though, if you're going to do the foil beads, you do better with the cylinders than you do the cones. Or
cones were tricky.
Torpedo shaped ones.
Oh yeah, we have the big one. Let me show you.
Simply because of the way the foil is. Now you can, it's hard to get it to wrap around.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it, obviously I did do it. And if you really want me to, I can do a tutorial on this, but I just figured there were 9 million videos on how to make paper beads. I just didn't think we needed another one out there.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, just to kind of go through, I've shored this up a bit. It was hanging a little bit funky on that one side, so I just brought it in. That's kind of the nice thing about, number one, it being boho. It doesn't have to be perfect, I don't think. And then with the cheesecloth, it allows for you to just kind of morph it around, I guess is lack of a better term. So it's pretty easy just to kind of grab some areas, pull it, tighten it up, especially just right here where it's connecting. I want to make sure that that's secure. So I'm just kind of tightening up and making that just hit in the right spot. Okay, so I got it back from Patricia. She fixed it for me. You could see I was struggling with how to get it to sit on there nice and not dangle all weird, because this is meant to be strung on like a necklace and not sewn on necessarily. But look at that, she got her done. So yeah, moving on. Did you knot it?
I knotted it.
All right, perfect.
I always knot.
Okay. She's
I'm not a knot knotter.
She's a not knotter.
I worry about that other stuff you sewed on there, Mariah.
What?
You knocked your other stuff.
Oh, I knot.
Oh, good.
I'm a knotter.
Knotting is good.
Just don't be a naughty knotter.
To not knot is just wrong.
All right, that looks really cute. And look, the bead kind of slips over it, so. Now, where do I cut this?
I wouldn't worry about cutting it right now.
Okay, what's next?
Well, what's next is I think that you need to get in some of these little
Other colors and bits?
stringy
Oh.
bits and just, you know, kind of
Oh.
put them in there. And
I love this tab thing, but I just feel like it's kind of big.
I do too.
Like, as one element for this, it's too big. I may even trim back the tassel a bit more at some point, but
Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that.
well, and then if I brought in
On your
some on the
medallion at the top,
top, I'm liking that better.
there. There's also,
Oh, I like that better. Just like this more magenta.
yeah, here, I'll just cut it off and give it to you. That's how you do this.
Mhm.
Now here's this kind of yellow, but I think it's too orangey.
Yeah, feeling this a bit more. Now, so what I kind of feel like,
It's maybe just a background there, coming down.
I like that, don't you?
I do.
Alrighty. Okay, so we are back. As you could see in that last part, I wasn't really doing it properly. So P took over, and then we found a little gold swirly too that we wanted to go ahead and add on there. So she ruched it up a bit. And then we added the little goldy swirl dangle thing, which then while we found that, we're thinking about, I believe, adding this up above here. We're getting close to finishing, I think. I have to check with the boss, but we're getting close. So we'll sew this other little piece on. What?
In your description.
Of? What are you talking about?
I fixed it.
Okay, good job. You know, I'm usually doing these things,
Yeah. Why is it not going to change that?
sometimes you have to refresh the page.
No.
Half the time I don't think people read that stuff anyway. Pretty sure of it.
You're pretty sure?
Pretty sure.
No, I fixed it.
Well, good job. That's why we're a good team.
Now, there's the P part of the P and M, you know, my people read this shit.
Oh. That's probably true.
Takes them so long to get things they read shit. Here's some more of this.
Really? Right, my shot?
Sorry.
I mean, what do you think? I'm just hanging out, like, sewing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking, this purple thread is just some terrible shit.
Another little ditty. I see people, they just have hundreds of them that they've made.
Oh, I know, those piles. I'm like, jeez.
How'd you do this?
God, it takes us forever to make, like, enough just to do the thing that we're doing.
Yeah, well,
All right, are we calling this
I think we're calling it.
Sobby Wobby done? Wobby Sobby done.
Bye.
Bye.